Most of us here at Breaking Views like a good bit of shareholder activism every once in a while, but we found a new high, or maybe low, not really sure, at Nomura, which has just an extraordinary list of demands or proposals from an anonymous shareholder, including bathrooms.
This unnamed shareholder has actually initially came up with more than 100 proposals, and Nomura saw fit only to have 18 of them included. And
seems like 18 is enough.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the ones that it decided not to take up with shareholders was the proposal to change the company to Vegetable Holdings.
Yep.
Now,
which, unfortunately, I mean, that, from a comic perspective, this could have been one of the more interesting
if
proposals
that didn't make the cut, that some pretty good ones must have made
just don't forget, the bank actually told us that one didn't make the cut. It's actually in the filing. But the one that, of course, has got everyone's attention was where the guy says that they should no longer have regular style toilets or Western style toilets in the offices. They should have old Japanese style toilets, basically a hole in the ground, so that their employees can squat over them.
It makes them strong. It's constitutionally, it's forward.
So there is a real
none of
this
cushy toilet stuff. Even though the Japanese, of course, invented some of the most outrageously luxurious toilets on the planet.
But the whole point of this, he said, is it's just to strengthen the lower back, and it's a good way to help get the company first help it avoid bankruptcy, which I'm not sure everyone would agree with, but nonetheless, he's putting in bankruptcy, and also to get the share price to at least quadruple to 4-digit per yen.
What else is in there? We got not so many bonsais anymore at the.
No, I mean he's talking about wanting to completely strip any sort of three-tier bonsais from the shareholders' meeting, because he says a lot of the room's quite small, and secondly a lot of shareholders have pretty smelly armpits. But nothing wrong with.
There's one from a public health policy, of course, the idea of saying that that anytime an executive speaks, they must always state, "Please remember, as vegetables, healthy diet, ...
Now, is there anything serious in these proposals?
Well, actually, there's a degree of seriousness in some of these. Which, I mean, the whole idea of calling it vegetable holdings is because you've done so bad, this bank's basically gone wrong, right? But also, he's got some other things in there, such as
pay for performance.
Pay for performance. Why not have that? I mean, why not, rather than spending 40% of revenue or income, whatever he describes it as, on pay? The bank's done so badly. The share price is down, 90% over 5 years, for example. Why not link pay to performance, for example? And also, you keep raising capital with these common stock offerings, but maybe you should use a rights issue so that the rest of us don't get diluted all the time. I mean, these are pretty good ideas. You might not agree with them. They're at least very good ideas.
Does this take shareholder democracy too far?
Well, clearly it does. I mean, this is one of the arguments that people have made about giving shareholders easier access to the proxy, is that they will come up with ludicrous or sort of putting up their own interests. In this case, you've got ludicrous. But even though there is a sort of cloak of of real shareholder activism.
But don't forget, it also puts the bank and the other shareholders on the spot. Don't forget, because if I look back through the previous filings, no shareholder has ever put a resolution in any of the last 6 years. So at least this guy, if nothing else,
we've got if nothing else, we've got some activism.
Docile Japanese shareholders. There's a shocker.
Well, all right, we'll leave it there, and we'll be back with more Breaking Views tomorrow.